gotta get, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all this hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the D.O.B. Let me elaborate. Fuck your
Top of the morning. Salute to y'all, man. No, I ain't wake up late. Just had to gather my thoughts. See, I noticed something. Yet again, my disclaimer. I'm not the smartest man in the world. But I'm far from a fool. I noticed how a lot of these companies, these corporations that I have to deal with, right? Because we ain't dealing with Mark and Susie homeowners. Strictly nah, bro. We deal with corporations. I notice how a lot of them, when you hit their call center up, it's a bunch of persons that don't always have a firm grasp on English. You know what I mean? They know speaking English real well. And these corporations outsource stuff like that call center work overseas. Different countries. I'm guessing maybe one being the Philippines, another one being India, you know, another one being Mexico, you know, even some in Africa, right? And I remember years ago, it wasn't no big deal. It wasn't no big deal. Because like when they were talking about, yeah, major corporations are shipping all the work overseas, as long as it didn't affect me, I don't care, right? That was the attitude, or the general attitude of most Americans. And now all of a sudden, it's starting to affect you. It's in subtle ways, but you can't quite really see it all yet, right? Here in America, you gotta have homeowners insurance. If you want to buy a house, you call the insurance company for whatever reason, and there will not be a person that you speak to located in America. They'll be elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, peep game, right? I make a phone call because we get a work order assigned to us, and the phone number is a New York number. We all know how the internet works. Their phone number can be anywhere. They can have any location that you want on that motherfucker. Well, the person that answers the phone don't quite speak the English real good. I said, okay, cool. I'm struggling to understand them. They're struggling to understand me. It's a whole shit show. Excuse me. And the whole experience is frustrating. At the end of the conversation, they asked for a good review. I said, yeah, sure. But real talk, bitch, I couldn't even really understand you. English is not your first language. But let me know what is, and maybe I can dig into my motherfucking repertoire of things and try to learn some of what the fuck you speak. That way, literally, we can have a better conversation. Clear, concise, crisp communication. Anyway, they never told me where and what their native tongue is. I'm like, that any cool is what it is. I get my ass to the job, start taking care of business. Gotta call these motherfuckers back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Frustration. Because the next person I speak with, their English is even more broken. It's kind of fucked up. Get the work done. Get shit authorized. Take care of it. Boom. I remember also a little while ago, a very large percentage of so-called white America was heavily resistant to all these foreigners coming into our country. And I looked on, I don't understand. Well, white America, whether you know it or not, I think some of y'all do, you finally got your Trojan horse. You worried about a situation that's already too late. The bells are ringing. The door's open. And they head now. You got whole communities of foreigners, and I know the idea of American is we're all foreigners here in this land. No, not all of us, but the vast majority are. They were so concerned with tearing down the image of melanated men and keeping all you niggas under control that all these foreigners have come through, set up shop, set roots, and ain't no getting them out, man. Ain't none. They got more money than you now, Brad and Chad and Tyrone. You know, a lot of these projects I find myself getting dispatched to, especially whenever it's on the residential side. They happen to be foreigners, and you'd be surprised. These aren't like Mr. Kim down the block. Nah. These are IT technicians. These are engineers. We know a country's good for producing that, right? En masse. They done got them nice $750,000 home in the best neighborhood in the area where Brad and Chad can barely afford paying 28 plus $100 a month for their mortgage, and they living good. They done well for themselves here. They done well. but Brad and Chaz barely getting the bills paid. Seems to me that between these mega corporations and all that good old free moolah that they just gave up, our replacements are here. While us being Americans, we were all arguing and bickering over, you know, equal rights and what's a woman and how you define this, that, and the third. Our replacements then came on down like the Price is Right. They quietly just took the fuck over. I did one job in one neighborhood. It's a fucking little wing shop, little Pakistani dude owned the jump. Everything was all good till we got that bill. Did another job at a residence. Little Indian cat, everything was all good till we got that bill. Now, could they afford the bill? They could. They could. But they were still very resistant in having to pay it because, self-righteousness, entitlement and shit. Then having to give that large sum of money up to a nigga was just, can't stand it. I done took all I done took till I can't take no more type shit. It seems to me that it's already too late. Everybody arguing and bickering back and forth about meaningless babbling bullshit for real at the end of it. When the replacements are here. They here. And when I say a community, I don't mean like, Chinatown or no shit like that. Nah, my G. Nah. I mean, whole developments and townships. Just them. And they ain't letting you in. They ain't letting me in either. And it's all taken, real light by us because we used to this. We used to this freedom. We used to this level of excess. They getting used to it. And I guarantee they ain't going back to whatever they had before. Promise you that. I learned something when I was in Afghanistan, right? The bulk of the men and women in that country all lived in Kalats, and inside the Kalat was their house, and their house was consisted of a mud hut. And they didn't have the same amenities that we have here. You can step out your door and see trees. Well, in that country, trees are sparse, to say the least. That's from going to war with the Russians because they salted the earth, made it so can't nothing grow. So come wintertime, trees or firewood is the value of it is very high. And if you ain't got it, then you just cold motherfucker. They would have to take, well, not all of them, some of them, I put it like that, some would take their own feces and they throw it on top of the roof of their little hut, let it dry out, let it get firm all summer long, because come wintertime, they knew they couldn't afford that motherfucking firewood. They would burn that shit to cook come wintertime. Imagine what that food tastes like. They couldn't just walk over to their thermostat and adjust the heat to their comfort. You know what I'm saying? They had to go out to community well to get their water with them same hands. the portions of meat they would get and eat were very small in comparison. One single serving for one person over here, but that portion with a fuckload of rice and some raisins and beans and shit would be a meal for everybody. In comparison to the rest of the world, we live in excess. But no, another thing I learned while I was over there, you try to take that mud hut or that kalaf from that person that called it home, and they would fight you tooth and nail like a fucking animal. Like an animal. They was, the proper term that's been coined these days is standing on business. I'm more familiar with another one. They was ready to die about that shit. Not my mud hut, motherfucker. And people with that same mentality, they brought over here and gave them a life of excess now. You dig? A life of excess. And ain't nobody checking for them. Since we've had our currency, the president in office, wherever he may be, good old Smoking Joe, who's opposite the stairs, they've allowed, they still ain't got all the numbers quite right, a large percentage of Afghans in the country. They've allowed a lot of Russians in country. They've allowed a lot of Chinese in country. They've allowed a lot of Spanish-speaking folks in country. And no one has the exact fucking numbers as to how many. They just threw one out there and said, about 20 million. Last time I checked, 20 million is a large fighting fucking force. So as we bitch and bicker about things that don't make no fucking sense, for real, like what's a woman and blah, 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 blah. You have a armed populace and no one knows who the bulk of them are in country right now. How does that tie into the whole insurance thing? Well, guess what? A lot of them people come from them same places. They've been had the American jobs, and now they've got an opportunity to come here to America and live. Get all the same rights and freedoms that melanated folks fought and bled and died for. I should have said deleted, but fuck it, is what it is. As we talk about potential fights and wars that could be on the horizon, well, their sleeper cells are already here, homie. Nigga worried about what a bitch doing, about what Keisha doing, about what Keisha talking about. But ain't nobody talking about all these military age males that over this motherfucker. And it's been over this motherfucker for a while. 20 million, yeah, I know. Everybody be like, yeah, well, it's 300, 400 million Americans. Yeah, but 20 mil can still do some damage to your motherfucking ass. Straight up. I peeped the game a while ago, but I didn't have a platform to say anything on it. Some of the same people we were just hunting down a couple years back are sitting here driving a BMW. Owning and operating businesses and shit. Ain't that some shit? Some of the same folks whose whole country and economy we destabilized and collapsed. Well, not we per se, but America destabilized and collapsed. Live right next door to your motherfucking ass. You dig? Like, and we just supposed to be like, here's some lavish luxury better than what you had, and you cool now, right? like a motherfucker not gonna be on Get Back at some point in time. Then we give them the money that they need for companies and corporations that are coming from Americans. Yeah. See, I peep game, bro. I peep game. A lot of these Pakistani folks and Indian folks, they own hotels, cuz. They own hotels, bro. So anytime you want to take your ass on vacay, that's who you're paying. If you call the insurance company, it'll be the same umbrella corporation over 5 or 6 different insurance companies, just by different names. That's who you're paying your homeowners insurance to. We're feeding and funding our own potential enemy, potential threat. You know what I mean? That's amazing to me. Like, how do you fund a silent fucking army that don't like you? Then you got Hills Up Bird Brain Harris just letting them still come over, but won't admit and be like, it's not my fault. It's Trump's fault. Bitch, it's been almost 4 fucking years. How is this current situation this man's fault when you have the power? Because apparently Biden ain't around to say nothing when you can just stop it. No answer. I find this level of absurd bullshit amazing. It's amazing, bro. In a little while, ain't gonna be no more country left fucking with these people. It's just gonna be one big melting pot or whatever the fuck. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know, bro. But it is what it is. I don't plan on being over here for too much longer anyway to see it when it fall. I remember a motherfucker asked me to debate, right? I ain't never said nothing about it because I ain't gonna give a bitch no shine. I don't argue no bitch. But a motherfucker asked me to debate, right? And I was taken back. I'm like, a debate? Nigga, that's not what I came down here for. I came down here for some change. Debate. I'm not the best debater, nor will I ever be. But I'm not really trying to be either. Either this shit makes sense or it don't. Either what you saying makes sense or it don't. Either what I'm saying makes sense or it don't. And that's where the buck stop with me. I'm not here to debate. I'm like corn from 40K. I'm here for the skulls, baby. I'm here for the skulls. That ain't my job. My job is to take fucking heads and peep motherfuckers to what I see going on. Debate. I'm too busy running a business and making money. Debate. I won't debate my bitch and I'm fucking her. You? Nigga, you? Nah, ain't never gonna happen. Ain't never gonna happen. You ain't gonna see me debating with a motherfucker when you have Red Dawn possible situations and scenarios going on. Debate. Fuck all that. Ain't never gonna happen, bro. Never gonna happen. I'm too busy trying to get some motherfucking money. Just like these foreigners. That way when shit hit the fan and go south, they dip the fuck out and go back home, but much wealthier than they came. I'm trying to be like that. Shit went south, ain't no more money to be got. I'm gone. I'm gone. Fuck a debate. I'm trying to get some dollars. Period. Point blank, plain and simple. Debate make you feel good, but it's a pure fucking victory when your lights getting cut off, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to debate. The fuck. So, just something I noticed. These people ain't playing fair, Pimpin'. They ain't playing fair. They not. You know? And I ain't trying to hang around too long. That whole thing to get your passport and go, it's becoming even more important. Because I see what's happening. These motherfuckers are like leeches, sapping that last little bit of lifeblood out this bitch. And when the body fall, that's it. Don't y'all be around for it. Us as melanated men, we create culture wherever we go. I can tell you that from experience. I've seen it. Had a motherfucker in Dubai listening to Go-Go Slim. Got motherfuckers in Dubai listening to Go-Go. How don't we create fucking culture wherever we go? The women just maintain it. They don't create shit. They just maintain it. What bitch do you know has created a goddamn thing in your lifetime? And it lasted. Yeah. But just something I noticed. Trojan horses through the gates. And we'll see how this whole election and all this other shit go. But I will also tell you this. In my little area of the world, I've noticed a lot of trucks on the road. And going up and down the highway, cause at a very increased volume. I said, huh. Rode past one little National Guard barracks that over the summertime it was filled up. Rode past that bitch a little while ago. That bitch cleared out. Where all the vehicles at? Who planning on what? Somebody doing something. Anyway, just little shit I noticed. You brothers be easy. As always, it's a pleasure for me to present you with some quality information and that can put you on point. Cause there's some shit going on. Hold up. That on comments. Who is Gunmetal Guy? Salute to you, good sir. Seven Kings, salute, brother, salute. I gotta do this. Bang. My brothers. Respect and honor to you, champ. Yeah. Bro. In a nutshell, just little shit I noticed. In a nutshell, I'm not. We are all free thinking men. We all do what we want, and I can't tell you what to do, nor will I ever, because you're my brothers and you're all of my equals. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and I ain't planning on hanging around this motherfucker for too much longer. I'm gonna be like these peoples, get my bread, and get the fuck on up out of Dodge, cousin. Cause I forgot who said it first or who said it best, but you can't protect what you can't correct. And America be damned if they let you niggas correct anything about America. For real, if they can help it. So, before we get into a long, drawn-out fight, and altercation, and battle, I'll quietly opt out. You dig? And just go on about my business. Because I ain't got time for it. I don't, bro. I got me about, 30, maybe 40 more summers on this bitch. And that's about it. If I can see that, I'd be happy. But since my summers are becoming less and less, I ain't trying to spend it at fucking blazing, embroidered in battle with a motherfucker. Fuck all that. Let me leave behind a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Something that matters, something of substance. Not he was a good debater. Fuck that. That nigga was a millionaire though. That nigga was a millionaire. He put some up for me too. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man. Y'all brothers be easy. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Keep being productive and keep staying out the way. Stay out the way, man. Stay out the way. Because whatever comment is, it's going to be some bullshit. It's some bullshit, pimpin'. Anywho, we out. Peace, y'all.